And with that in mind, securing that future now through services and programs that directly benefit them is of utmost importance. But with federal funding cuts and the current state of affairs, the money used to fund these programs is drying up. Senator Michael Nicholas.
Several things came up that have been very alarming to me that I think we need to address as a group. And the first and perhaps most important is the issue of federal funding and the fact that the money's starting to dry up.
Over the years, Guam has seen declines of federal support coming in for the various nonprofit groups on island.
It's very clear that more and more support for these nonprofit organizations that we have here are going to become dependent on local funding sources. The federal support is just not continuing at the rate that we've seen in the past.
Programs such as the UOG TRIO program are 100% dependent on federal funding and has seen a budget cut over the last 2 years of about 10%. TRIO Director Yorichi Ringal.
One is to reduce the number of students we're funded to serve. And number two, if I wish to retain the same number of staff, there is very little room to consider either annual increment or raise.
Also faced with challenges is DPHSS Child Protective Services Program Coordinator Elizabeth Ignacio.
The only hardship we're feeling is that we had 11 vacant positions with the recent retirements of management and social workers. And because of that, that left a lot of labor that we use towards direct services.
Ignacio says when those positions are funded, the program may feel the cuts from sequestration, as the department, although not felt at this time, has also seen a 5 to 10% cut. Meanwhile, Attorney General's Office Family Division Deputy Attorney General Cara Sanchez says the funding issue has always been present, highlighting the overcrowding and need for facility expansion at DYA, the struggles faced by CPS foster placements, and the needs for additional facilities such as a transitional facility. While today's roundtable discussion brought to light the dire situations our island's youth programs and services face, the question remains, how can the legislature and the government work together to address the need for funding? Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Jolene Toh.